Good afternoon, everyone. Our friends of the brand, our friends with the press. Thank you so much for joining us today. On short notice, we actually tried to keep the reasons for the event today, private until today because we wanted to be able to announce ourselves. So thank you for joining us upon receipt of a text that literally just said, Davido has an announcement, full stop. Thank you so much for showing up on short notice of that. So very briefly, I will speak on why we're here today. Davido, as you know him, David Adeleke, the CEO of a couple of companies, and today he is announcing he has become a CEO of yet another company, one that is very dear to him. He has just partnered with a tech company. It is called Bitsika. Some of you may or may not have heard of it, but the aim is that by the end of today, everybody knows it. The name of the company is Bitsika. It's spelled Bitsika, and it is a fintech app that basically is trying to help solve our everyday problems of transferring money or making payments to and fro different portals in different currencies. In other words, Naira to dollar, Naira to cedis, dollar to Naira, and various currencies. Many of you will know that a lot of other climates and countries have an app that already does this. For some reason, it has taken us so long on this part of the world, on this side of the world, to develop something like this. But thankfully, our founders here have come up with such a brilliant idea, and as God would have it, we have also met and discussed, and we see this as a serious venture. And David himself obviously was reached out to by our friends Alkesh and Atsu and Sami from Bitsika, and we had a couple of conversations. We're like, wow, we travel all the time. Once we get there, we use apps like Cash App, like Zelle. We only have something like this over here. Like, this is actually something we need really, really badly. So obviously they shared the idea with us. As soon as they did, Asa ran through it, I ran through it, they ran through it. We're like, no, this is an amazing idea. This is something that we'd love to hop on and partner on, and this is going to go a very, very long way. So basically, the reason we're here is to tell you about this new partnership that we have formed, and also give you a bit of information about the app itself. My name is Bobo Ajudua. I am David's lawyer and business manager. Allow me to introduce myself again, and I will allow my friend and colleague and partner here to introduce himself before I hand over to David to introduce himself, and then our Bitsika team can take us more into detail.
Do I need to introduce myself?
Yes.
My name is Bitsika, General Manager of DMW and David's Entertainment Manager.
Hello, I'm David Adeleke, Davido. But yeah, I'm excited about this, being here. I'm going to speak a little later on why I partnered with the founders of Bitsika here on this amazing app. So now I'm going to get the team to explain more in depth, about the app and the problems.
Hi guys, my name is Atsu. I'm the founder and CEO of Bitsika. So Bitsika was basically founded to make financial transactions very easy. So if you think about it now, if you want to send money to someone or receive money, you need a person's personal data, like bank accounts, name and stuff like that. And in Ghana, you need a person's mobile money between friends. Very fast, simple, and it's free. Internal transactions on the app is free. So additionally, we have other cool stuff in the app, like if you're into crypto, if you're into Bitcoin, you can buy and sell that on the app. If you're into stable coins, you can buy and sell that on the app. We have virtual Visa cards, we have airtime, we have other services we're adding. So our app is fucking awesome. You don't get it. Yeah, so we're about a year old, and just in 12 months of existing, we processed $30 million of transactions. We have about 55,000 users right now. And we hope, as Davido is on board right now, we can skyrocket to 1 million users in no time. So,
Amen.
Our firm are the lead investors in Bitsika. And we see a lot of potential in Bitsika. We've been working with them since a few months after their creation. And I just want to talk about how we've seen what hip hop has done for Cash App in America. And we have now taken who we believe to be the biggest and best artist in Africa to work along, and they believe that we're a company that they can work with and mutually benefit from. And we want to work together to get more users. We want to work together to make this a lifestyle app. We want to get to a point where transactions of money are no longer something complicated, and it's just something that's done easily and seamlessly. So we're looking forward to this partnership. I see a lot of positive things in the future, and looking forward to it, guys. I'm very happy to be here.
So, on our part, I'll speak very briefly to why we decided, this partnership was a great idea. I think this one was one that I think ASAP was the one that spotted, the king of spotting, great opportunities. So yeah, I think when this one first came, obviously, naturally, as Davido being Davido, he gets a lot of partnership offers and whatnot. So it's obviously our duty between both of us to filter through and see what makes sense and what doesn't. So initially, we thought it was just, something that would be along the lines of our normal brand ambassador relationships, whereby, they would come forth and, David would offer his services as obviously the biggest brand out of Africa, the most followed person on social media and so on and so forth. But then, upon looking deeply into what these guys were actually into, we thought, what? In fact, forget about that normal package, that we have going. This is actually something that we should be invested and involved in, especially as younger people. Times are changing. Tech is literally taking over every single thing there is. Same as social media. Imagine an app that comes along that is both tech, it's both, social media, and is curing problems as easy as 4 friends going out to eat somewhere and time to pay. Everybody wants to start bringing out their cards to be splitting the bills. No, you literally just take your phone, scan it, you paid. Or literally just take it out, do a transfer, and you paid. People traveling from, England to Nigeria or from Nigeria to Kenya or whatever, we want to be able to cure this problem of, I have a flight tomorrow, please, I need to buy some dollar, that we shouldn't be having issues like this in 2020, So just looking into this and being travelers, the way these two, I would say they travel, they instantly thought, what, if this isn't something that we are getting involved in and that we see moving, then what is, So when we saw that opportunity, we were like, no, what, let's have more of a conversation. We've been back and forth for almost even a year now, literally trying to tidy up the technicalities and whatnot of coming on board and, how we would go about the relationship. But we're glad that we're finally able to tie up what is a multi-million-dollar agreement between, Davido and DMW and Bitsika. So right now we're all Bitsika. It's one family. It's no more DMW and Bitsika. It's actually just Bitsika, and we're all stakeholders. I'll let David speak a bit about his love and passion for tech and why he also decided this was a good idea.
You said most of the points. I travel a lot, obviously. I have problems sending money half of the time. Hotels, even doing with us, like doing shows, like before, our baby came, we were taking local flights, missing shows, getting hooked everywhere, getting money from Nigeria. I know how hard it is. Like even we being in America sometimes, I travel so much, so my cards get blocked. You know what I'm saying? My apps, I get blocked out. My apps, I have to go to the actual bank. We know when that happens, especially in America, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, ETC. But like recent times, like in America, most times I use Zelle. Zelle is like Cash App as well. All you need is the number as well. So it's something that when they came to me, they were like, my whole first thing is how much are they paying? But after a while, when they sat me down and explained to me that, look, this is something that can both help Africa, help my fans, and help me grow, expand. I'm not going to do music forever, obviously. So it was a no-brainer when they brought it to me and the whole idea. I'm in love with the app, and I'm still learning more every day. Of course, I'm sure I'll be able to bring ideas to even add to the app, some other features that are not there. So yeah, just be excited about it. From today, I'm sure you see the difference. New subscribers and everything else. So yeah, let's do it.
And if it is lifestyle related, you know the people that you will be facing. If it is legal, I hope I can help you. So over to you guys, friends of the press.
So any questions?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alex Onukwe. I'm a writer for Tech Cabal, and my question is to Atsu. So, Bitsika is like a money transfer app, and there are lots of them now because fintech is kind of hot. But I would want you to maybe just what's the distinct feature that separates you from the noise, because there's going to be lots of these apps now. So what actually separates you from every other person out there?
It's about, in tech, there's one thing you have to understand, that being able to build an app now is something that anyone can do. If you have a few $1,000s, you gather a group of small people, those will also come up with your own app. So the things that differentiate an app are things that are not necessarily technical or just have to do with organization. So when you think about giving yourself a competitive advantage, it's about acquiring things that other people cannot easily get access to. So we have like a very solid investor here in Alkesh who believe in us in terms of both financially and logistically as well. We have the biggest influencer in Africa as our ambassador, and just our shared ambition as well. So it's not just, not all people are starting apps like this. It's not about that. It's more about what competitive advantage can you have? What assets can you have that others cannot just walk out and get? That's how we aim to win the market, and that's how other people in other markets have won the market as well.
My name is Sheon. I write for Forbes.com, and my question is to David. And I've spoken with Atsu before about Bitsika, and there are parts of the operation that deals with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. I wanted to know what your view is about Bitcoin generally, what you think about it, and cryptocurrency.
I actually don't personally use it, but I heard it's a great way to secure your money. I was saying, yeah, if you lose your password, the money is gone. but like anything, cash, Bitcoin, crypto, whatever. So I mean, if you don't like myself, I'd rather do cash. But like people that use Bitcoin will do Bitcoin, people that use whatever they use. I actually have a friend in America, an Asian dude that does a lot of like crypto stuff and stuff like that. So I'm sure you'll be keen to not only Nigeria, the whole world. So, but personally, I don't use it.
All right, thank you.
Next question. You have a question?
Should we do 50,000 naira giveaways?
Yeah.
Should we do 100,000 naira giveaways? Should we do 20 people?
Yeah, we can.
All right, man, let's do it. So we're going to do 20 100,000 naira giveaways through the app. Download the app. Follow Bitsika Africa on Instagram
And Twitter.
And how are we picking the winners?
We'll share
instructions.
Yeah. So I think what we will do is, in a couple of minutes, you'll see a post on the videos page. We will share the instructions on how to win the giveaway. But already, get a head start by going to download the app, because by downloading the app, you need to put in some information and whatnot. Just try and get yourself prepared for once we announce the giveaway, you're in a better position to win. Because part of competing in the giveaway will obviously mean to have downloaded the app. So download that, and we will do a giveaway. 100,000 naira to 20 people is going to be given away today. So thank you everybody once again. Thank you our friends at the press for joining us. Thank you for those that have joined us via Instagram Live and the rest of the social media platforms. You will be hearing from us soon.
Very soon.
Alright, thanks guys.
Thanks, guys.
Fortune pictures.
Because of that,